And it's there until you remove it. So it's always there. I actually helped my mom do that this week too. Fraud alerts only last for a year. Basically, it's just to verify your identity before we can finish the credit card application or something like that. I don't want you to verify. I don't even touch it. I don't even want you to get your hands on it. But if you've heard about a data breach or something like that, it doesn't hurt to do either one. They're both free, but that one is like gonna last forever. If you're wanting more information, that postcard is over there as well. And then reporting identity theft. One of the ways to do that is on our website, identitytheft.gov, or you can call and report. When it happened to me, I was panicked. They're like, go to the police department. I don't want to go to the police. I didn't do anything. But basically you file the report here, and it helps you get a recovery plan. So for me, it was tax identity theft, and it said, you need to file an affidavit with the IRS. I am overwhelmed right now. It helped generate it. It generated the affidavit, and then it's helped me to send it. Right? So the overwhelm is real, but the recovery plan helps you to get the action steps. If it's credit card identity theft, if it's tax, if it's whatever, the recovery plan gives you specific details on how to recover from it. So if it happens to you or someone that you know or love, tell them panic is real, but there are resources to help you specifically check the boxes on what to do. Okay, so if you work somewhere that you really want to give presentations about specific topics that you're seeing, like how to buy a car and avoid a scam, how to use credit, what is credit? This is consumer.gov, so this is our most basic of the basics of how to do things in spending money, using money, protecting money, and avoiding scams. So I have a postcard for that one as well. If you're like, oh, I want to give this to a presentation to my kids or at my community center or my church or something like that, consumer.gov is great. We have a lot of resources in multiple languages. So if you have customers or family members or folks in your community, we're up to 12 languages now. Most of our content is available in. So even if you were like, I'm just going to print something because we have a large population of Spanish speakers or whatever, you can always print things free. And then again, all these brochures and bookmarks and things like that, I know you all do a fantastic job of keeping them around in the hospital. But if you're interested in ordering them for your family, again, a lot of people use them for their churches and their different groups, you can order them. They go straight to your home or to the hospital or wherever for free. Order as many as you like and use them to share what we talked about today. And then the last thing, and this website is pretty much on everything, but if you're like, I want to know about these kinds of scams as they're coming, we write consumer alerts, blogs, basically, to give this kind of quick explanation of what happened, like we've talked about today. They come straight to your email, 2 or 3 a week maybe. Say, we're hearing a lot about toll scams. This is what they look like. Share this with a friend. If you get a text message that from the IRS that you're eligible for an extra $1,500 in kid credits or something, click this link. It's a scam, right? We send those 300 words or less and then tell you to share it. So subscribing is always a good option. And with that, I'm wrapping. Are there questions, thoughts, scenarios you want to kind of was that a scam?
Should probably mention all the Medicaid,
yes,
Medicare, primarily for seniors. Asking them, we need to replace your card, we need your address, and that has happened a lot in Highland County.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to prey on seniors. During open enrollment, it's perfect timing, and everything looks legit. So.
Absolutely. So there is a lot of communication, legit communication, that comes to people during open enrollment. So like November, December, sometimes October leading up to it, to say, hey, it's time to renew your Medicare benefits. here are your options. Things have changed. Hello, how are you? Come on.
I did not realize.
No worries, come on in.
You want me to go this way?
Sure.
Sorry.
You get notifications that, something has changed with Medicare, and here's the bullets. It's like overload, information overload, honestly. And so, knowing where to find the right information is key. So Medicare.gov, and again, talking with your hospital, talking with a friend to help you find the right information is key. Sometimes these phone calls come from imposters who say, I'm calling from CMS. I can't think of the acronym for the
Centers for Medicare.
Yes,
Medicaid.
they'll say, I'm calling from CMS, and there's something wrong with your Medicare account, so I want you to verify your name and address and social so we can fix it. Again, sense of urgency, calling out of the blue, asking for personal information that CMS probably already has, that Medicare.gov already has. Don't give it. Thank you for calling. And then call Medicare directly. They do. They prey on folks who are utilizing a legit thing and they imitate it. So yes, and we did I want to say 7 consumer alerts, 7 blogs between October and January, specifically partnering with Medicare.gov, CMS, AARP, all of these different organizations to make sure the word was out there. Just because someone calls you doesn't mean it's legit. Just because you get a text or an email, slow down, take your time, ask the questions, don't share information just because someone asked for it. Yes, thank you for bringing that up. Any other thoughts or questions?